You know what you should do? You should follow me on Twitter at Broma018. Link in the description. Do it now. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel. I'm Ash, aka Broma18, and today I want to discuss my plans for the channel over the upcoming months with you guys. Really just to give you a bit of a lowdown of what you can expect, give you a bit of a sort of thorough look really, I guess. I hope all of you are doing well. I know I'm certainly feeling optimistic for the future of the channel, and I really wanted to start this video by sort of discussing the past sort of 12 months and probably beyond that really, probably the past 18 months. I know it's been a really sort of down year for the channel, really growth has slowed. I didn't upload many videos to be honest, and I can only apologise for that to you guys. You know, and I've spoken about this before, but really we'll talk about it again. You know, partly to do with that was the fact that I wasn't enjoying FIFA 21. I weren't playing it much. I didn't play career mode at all. So obviously that stopped any sort of potential for a career mode series that of course we've done on the channel and have been so successful on this channel. You know, elsewhere, PES I just didn't really get into. I have got into it more recently, which is why, as we'll talk about in this video, you'll see we've got some plans for PES 21 coming up. You know, also just a motivational thing. It was just really flat overall, but hopefully over the last sort of, I don't know, few weeks, I guess, you guys can see that we've started to upload more and more videos. Regular uploads are coming back, and it's there again, you know, so I'm really feeling up to it, and I hope you guys will join me and stay with me for that journey, and know that, you know, lots of big plans are coming up for the channel, and hopefully we can get back into the swing of things and return to how it used to be when we had series going on left, right and centre and lots of videos coming out. So yeah, in this video I'm sort of gonna just discuss my plans with you, and sort of what you can expect really. Lots of big things coming up ahead. Can't wait to share them with you guys. So first off, let's begin with the Roma PES 21 Master League. So yes, I did put it out on Twitter recently. Those of you who follow me will have, well, maybe have seen that. If you don't, make sure to you know, go on the link in the description and give me a follow on Twitter. But yeah, I put out there that I was planning a PES 2021 Master League series, and that my thoughts was to do it with Roma as Jose Mourinho and really carry out that sort of rebuild, a new era that we're seeing at Roma. Something that's really appealing to me. Now, I'd say at the time of recording this, it's 99% certain that I'm going to do a Roma Master League. Just need to type a couple of loose ends things really. Obviously, it's you know, it's something that I haven't done for quite a while, doing a career mode or a Master League series like that. So obviously I need to get back into the swing of things with that sort of stuff. Trying to sort out the kits at the moment. We're going to be playing it on PC, so we're going to be using the Virtua Red mod and a Master League mod as well. Now I'm trying to get the new kits for Roma for this season. Unfortunately that is proving to be a bit of a problem. I've got files for the new kits that I found, but I don't know how to get them into the game. I've reached out to people on Reddit, on Twitter as well, and have not yet got any responses. So if any of you know how to do that, how to put new kits into a modded game on PES on PC, that would be really appreciated. But yeah, so that is the plan, something I'm very much excited for. I hope you guys look forward to that as well, should it happen, and it's pretty likely that it is going to. So yeah, we're going to get that in, and it's going to be really probably in the month of September to October, really before eFootball kicks in. Obviously we're going to be doing a bit of eFootball coverage as well, which we'll come on to shortly, and really just before FIFA 22 starts as well, because hopefully, and we'll see what career mode is like this year, I'll have a FIFA 22 career mode series as well. So we'd really like to go sort of switch in between the two when we can, as this channel does like to do. So yep, a Roma Master League with Jose Mourinho, something that is pretty much in the works, and you know, very much looking forward to that. So we just alluded to it then, eFootball, PES 22, whatever you want to call it. I would prefer to just call it PES 22. eFootball, not the greatest of names, let's be fair. Yeah, we're going to continue our coverage of that. Obviously, they've got a lot of news and reveals coming out. It's going to be a stagnated release, as we've already spoken about. It's like a demo coming out in September, and then the sort of My Club Ultimate Team mode comes out in maybe October, November. And then the Master League, who knows? But it is confirmed to come out probably next year in 22. So, yeah, we're going to continue our coverage of that. And when they sort of reveal new announcements, etc., we'll be covering that. So keep an eye out for that as well. Probably have some gameplay of it if it ever comes out at some point as well. So yeah, keep an eye out for that one on top of the other coverage. Next up on the list, this is something I'm very sort of nervous about, I guess. You probably will have seen it on the side menu. And that is, I'm looking to start a Patreon. Now, as some of you will know, and I've mentioned it in the past, this is not a full-time job for me, YouTube. I don't earn I earn very little money from it, to be honest. And I would like it to be my full-time job. So there are ways in which to do that, and Patreon is a way. Now, I've been very nervous about doing this because essentially, you know, you're asking people for money at a time when it's tough, you know, with the pandemic going on. It's very tough. And, you know, I've really been doing a lot of looking into it, and people who had a Patreon have been saying to me, well, you know, it's just one of those things, isn't it? If people can pay, they will pay, and if they don't want to, then they don't have to. You're not taking any content away from them. What I will say is I have incredible plans for this Patreon for you know, anyone who will subscribe to it. I want to make sure that anyone who does support me on Patreon when it is released will get value for money. In fact, I want to go above and beyond to give people value for money. So there are going to be lots of perks. I'm not going to go into it too much here. We'll have a video later on down the line, really I can't even say my words. Really diving deeply into it. Finally, we got there in the end. So there's going to be lots of perks for anyone who likes my tactics videos. We're going to have stuff like deep dives into those. I'm going to have a package for both FIFA and for PES, diving into every tactic. We're going to have breakdowns of the tactic, my thoughts, pros and cons. We're going to have suitable teams to play, have suitable players to sign, real just deep dives and tactical breakdowns of each tactic. If you saw, we're also going to have behind the scenes videos, maybe how I make my tactics videos, how I make regular videos, stuff like that. We're going to have a scouting package, which is going to be full detailed scouting reports of various real life players around the world, around the continent, etc. Based on my own feedback, my own scouting reports, based on hundreds and hundreds of hours of analysis. You know, you guys know that obviously I do lots of analysis for my tactics videos to get them right. It'll be the same for these player packages as well. Obviously, we see lots of players and study lots of players as a result of that. So, you know, all that sort of great stuff. Lots of things. We're going to have a Discord server, etc., where you can have a say on content. There's going to be loads and loads of stuff. So that is something I am planning, and I'm in fairly advanced stages of that as well. So we'll have something more on that later on down the line. But there's so much stuff I have planned for that, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. Elsewhere, we have the build-up to FIFA 22 continuing as of the time of recording this. The closed beta is still out, and there's still plenty of time to do it as well. Still playing it, so there'll be lots more feedback on that, the gameplay, career mode, etc. Elsewhere, any new announcements they have, we'll be the first to, well, I'll try and be the first to get it out there. Probably won't be, but we will cover it nevertheless. We'll also have lots of videos about career mode, etc. I've already got a video about teams to rebuild in FIFA 22 career mode. I'm going to have more out, more rebuilding, more road to glory teams, all sorts, career mode challenges. There'll be lots of stuff covering the build-up to FIFA 22. And that sort of brings me into the tactics videos. The tactics videos will return for FIFA 22. We're going to really push out PES 21 tactics videos as well. So we're really going to be looking to get both of those out. As I've sort of mentioned with the Patreon series or rewards, etc., we're going to have packages for all of my tactics videos and all the tactics we cover, so we are going to be continuing that. I'm looking to add face cam to those tactical videos. What we're going to be doing is, obviously there was a bit of a void left by the suitable signings, because you guys will know that originally I had suitable signings in my videos. We had gameplay, we had the actual tactic, and then we had suitable signings. Now the reason why I stopped that was because I only really had enough room to have like 4 players, and those 4 players were generally like players are in their 80 rated. Now really what I want to do ideally is I want players of all ratings, so depending on the career mode that you're playing, you might be playing a Road to Glory career mode and you're starting in the lower leagues, so you need maybe like 60 rated players, you know, or 70 rated players. So obviously there wasn't enough room to do that on the video screen, on the frame. So that was something that I was really thinking about. So it got to the point where I was like, you know, is there much point in me doing this, because it's only suitable for, you know, some people who might be using the tactic. So we got rid of that, and we just had the gameplay and the obviously the tactic screen. Now I think I'm going to be looking to add face cam there, so that you've got something else just to look at on the screen, really. So we are looking into that, just trying to find ways to improve the tactic as much as possible, to be honest. On top of that, I'm also looking into, for FIFA 22 onwards, doing defensive and attacking add-ons to the tactic as well. So we always cover the base tactic. I also want to cover what it will look like and what you can do if you go defensive or if you go attacking, switch it up on the game plans as well. That's something that we're going to be looking to do. It will make the tactics videos longer, but hopefully you guys will just want the content and want to see. I have lots of comments often across the year saying, what about when I switch game plan, etc. And also it's just more in depth, you know, tactics will change depending on the situation in the game for the majority of the time. So yeah, that's something I'm looking into as well. Hopefully you guys can look forward to that. Really, that would round it up for the plans for the channel in the future. Hopefully, you know, we can just get more content out, as much content as possible. We're also trying to improve the quality of that content as much as possible, with the likes, just the quality of the videos, etc. We started to go for 1440p now, which is 2K really, in the majority of my videos when we can. You know, trying to get like transitions in, etc. Lots of different stuff, just trying to improve the quality of the videos all round, and hopefully that just makes it a better experience for you guys as well. Make sure, if you have any suggestions for the channel, any suggestions for videos, content, etc., just let me know in the comment section. Give me a message on Twitter. Anything along those lines, you know, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Sometimes I'm a little bit slow to reply because some messages do slip through the nets, but hopefully eventually I do find them when I'm, you know, sort of scouring about. So, you know, just give me a message, give me a comment, anything like that, and I'll really appreciate it. One final thing that I want to say, which is the most important thing, is just a thank you. A thank you to people who have continued to watch my videos, continue to support me, and interact with my videos over the course of, well, the entire channel, but in particular in the last 18 months when content has slowed down. We've seen obviously a drop off in views on the channel, which is understandable, because at the end of the day, if I'm not uploading much, it loses its momentum, doesn't it? So I completely understand that. But for the people who have stayed with the channel and are still watching, just massively grateful, so appreciative. It just, you know, it's why I keep going, you know, because obviously if none of you guys were watching it, I wouldn't be doing it. So just a massive thank you to you guys. So appreciative, and long may it continue, really. Hopefully you guys will you know, be invested in the content that we go with from here on out, and you know, we can really build on that. So thank you again to everyone who has been along for the journey. So that is it for this video then, guys. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. You probably subscribe to the channel if you've watched through this long, but if not, do hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you get notifications every time I upload a video as well. Give me a follow on Twitter if you haven't done so already. The link to that, as always, is in the description down below. And on that note, we are going to finish it there. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you soon.